Alright, welcome back to another episode. It's Scurboga! And we are gonna go and find where everyone is. You sure you want to leave? Yes, I want to leave. What's happening? Looks like the others are gone. Whatever. I work better alone. Okay, we're back with the creepy masks. Why is it so freaking creepy? Ah! Why did they leave me alone too? This is like not great, guys. Oh, they're not even here. Where are you? I just want to talk. Please come out. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, look at that. Everyone is here. Wait up, guys. Can I talk to him?
Trust in the process.
Miss Kaoyura seems well acquainted with the layout of the building. We should follow her directions for now. That said nothing. Okay, what about you? Ooh, she's kind of in our face.
Soybean!
About time you arrived, Soybean!
Ugh.
Can you not call me that? So up close and personal. Ooh. What about you? Actually, we'll talk to you first.
Hello.
Hello. Toshiko isn't happy you fell behind.
Well, that's rude. I thought you guys would leave without me.
Get to the point.
You can save the excuses for Toshiko. I don't really care.
Okay. Rude. I feel like you're supposed to be like my girlfriend though, so aren't you supposed to be nicer to me? Come on. Please be nice. You're supposed to be like my Kyoko. Come on, be nice here, okay? But you can— oh, they're following me. Oh, they can move around, but you don't even have your eyes open. How are you doing this? Also, I just noticed, but aren't those like metal things on you supposed to indicate like claws? Which I think is a nice touch. Okay, what about you? She's so tiny, I have to look down.
You're late.
Eh?
You're waiting?
Oi!
Only 'cause the gremlin insisted. I didn't even realize you fell behind until she said something.
Unfortunately.
I'm ashamed to say the same. Wow. Some kind of lawyer you are.
Well?
By the way, what are the others doing right now?
Exploring something else. Probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself.
Filthy.
They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I'll explore by myself. Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show off.
Are you done yet?
Who cares about that? The guy's here now. Let's go already. Yes. And then the others will realize their foolishness.
Wonderful.
Onwards to the great outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but instead of pushing it open, she reached for a lock I hadn't even noticed before. There's a lock? The door opened with a long, shrill creak, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. Oh. What a weird angle to look at. Okay, I feel like we're on a ship. This kind of definitely seems like we're on a ship. Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Finally, some sunlight.
Damn.
This courtyard. I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope...
Hold on.
I doubt it's that easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Let's see if you're right.
Soybean!
Go on, Soybean. Climb the hedge.
Stop.
What the?
No.
Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. The sky. Yes, do you see anything strange? It's like a painting? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Wait, huh? As my eyes tries to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. So it's almost as if they were concave. Like a painting?
The sky is curving inwards.
How can this be?
Could it be? Are we looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No way! This gotta be a 360 projection or something.
That's...
I mean, the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama. It sounded completely ridiculous when said out loud, but at the same time, it made too much sense.
If this is a 360 projection, wouldn't that mean we're inside some sort of dome?
Yeah, we're trapped. Such is the truth I have long recognized. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake? Why'd you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
A cause for concern.
That's why everybody's so pale. Ah, no sunlight. You really didn't think any windows in this building. Can I make him British? Can I try to make him British?
No.
No, none at all. No windows means no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. We've survived this long. I think we'll be okay. See, now I can't do the difference. Oh, buddy, I gotta think of a good accent for you.
Hey.
You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. That's something like out of a movie.
So,
Maybe whoever brought us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside, in lieu of actually letting us outside.
Sure, if you want to make broad assumptions.
you see,
In a situation like this, where making assumptions is all you can really do.
Fair.
Whether or not the sky really is a projection, it's not something we can do much about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Sniff. Huh? Above the Hayne chatter, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse's squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation, it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
eh?
Hey, what? It almost sounds like whimpering.
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just heard it.
Oi, you.
Oi, who the hell's crying? Quit quiet. Oi, who the hell's crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. Her bark is worse than her bite. Who are you calling a shrew? The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out.
Can we just leave them be? If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Wow, you're kind of rude for a girlfriend.
Goodness!
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. We're not friends, buddy. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared.
You think?
Do you really think that's going to convince them? Oh, it worked. Huh? Hello? I wasn't,
Hello.
How about you tell us your name first? Why does he always hold his tie like that?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
Ultimate fencer, was it?
Strange.
That's strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting shouldn't have a reason to hide from people.
That's not...
Actually, it doesn't focus as much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves, along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting brash may get you the first move, but it's a steady analytical mind that secures the win. So you're secretly actually smart? That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help but gush.
Listen to me.
but I have to ask, why are you hiding from us?
She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like...
There were several strangers around me, and they were all so panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating, but you're a swan.
Oh.
That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came to.
I understand.
If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously?
That's probably the last thing she wants to hear. And since when were we friends?
Well,
Was there anyone with you when you woke up?
Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Get it? Flight mode. I see. Sorry. So this girl is just as clueless as us, and it seems she also passed out on the train. Dang. What is going on here? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Miss Kaoira was... I can't say her name. Miss Kaoira is currently introducing us to everyone else. Would you like to join?
Maybe...
I think I want to stay where I am.
Very well.
Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, can we discuss our next course of action? Yeah, I'll wait here if it makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
I don't know how to say her name. I can't say any of these guys' names. Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well, or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable. Oh, are we getting a little crush on him? Oh, we can explore now? Say what? And they move. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go this way, even though I saw another person over there. I just want to explore the beauty. Look at all this cool... You know, I bet this took a long time to make. So detailed. Oh, hello, Mr. Hunter. The guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets.
Nice.
Looks like you found some friends.
indeed.
Indeed. Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back.
Pay attention!
Why not? Have you no manners? Talk to them.
All good.
All right, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to act like a dick. I'm pretty sure we're the dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
I suppose we can forgive you if you give us your name. Easy enough.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Hear me out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right?
Right.
That's right. I have a really good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it. I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
I'm doing Western for everyone, I guess. With all those weapons, I must ask. You haven't killed anyone, have you?
Whoa!
Well, he might. We don't know. Whoa, never. I realize my talent might leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside of my comfort zone.
Believe me.
Believe me, I never taken a human life.
I see.
I see. Good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess this guy knows how to keep his cool.
So,
where's your partner? We all had one to my knowledge.
Oh, you mean that pirate guy? He was, well... he was fine, harmless for the most part, just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
oi!
Wait just a second.
You alright?
You
Did you just say a pirate?
Hmm.
It sounds dumb, I know, but I wouldn't buy it either if I haven't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be one of that freaky dude on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo?
Yup.
Yep, that's your man. He went through that door over there, so... I gotta see him!
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying, the guy's a little out there.
By the way,
Desmond, do you see that girl in the gray uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while I'm gone?
Easy enough.
Oh, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. He may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that.
Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they are discussing something.
My.
Let's head over there and find out, shall we?
Great. Oh, they moved. What? Wait a minute. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to be over here then? I'm walking. Ooh, that's strange. I'm just walking. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. And I'm flying. Whoa, big tree. Is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something.
A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree.
No.
I'm not even sure we can say that.
could you explain?
Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Ava bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is a fox tree.
Impossible!
Impossible! How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them.
That expression said it all.
Quit it.
Why is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard-pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or something.
In any case,
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about.
Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
What's wrong?
Is something wrong?
You see,
If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who were on the train?
That's...
That's a good point. There were other people, right?
I'm sure.
Of course, the academy said they reserved that train for its students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did.
I.
Huh?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember?
I see.
Oh, right. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper, but I didn't talk to them though.
Strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us?
Damn.
Because they're not real. They were probably just puppets. You know, it's just an illusion. Maybe they were also knocked out?
Anywho,
I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others already?
Oh, wait a minute. What if everyone in a different car, like they had like 15 people in each car, what if every one of those are also in a killing game, in a different building, and they're all being monitored? So this huge train just has a whole bunch of people being ready to get offed at any moment from other people in there also. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, that's really morbid. Oh my goodness.
I understand.
Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not help us escape our car? Oh, okay, I get to move. Yo, you're a strange looking statue. At the base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a creepy mask. Why does he only have one eye? Did like a previous killing game like took his other eye out? Because like his horn is damaged too. There were cracks all over the mask, and one of the eyes was even missing. How old must this thing be? Or maybe if you put an eye, if we find an eye and we put it in here, we can escape. Is this tree our escape route? Because it looked like a door. This looks like a door, okay? Look at the back. See, ignore this pirate guy. Look at the door right here, right? Right? So if we find an eyeball, we put it in here, we can all escape. Everyone, did you hear my plan? Okay? Yeah, we can all escape. What are these rooms? Do they like open up after we have one killing? I don't like that. Dude, that's a creepy little... I feel like this guy's watching us. Mara's watching us. Oh, sorry. Look at the leaves. This is where the gate is, right? That's where the trials happen? There's a lot of people to go through. I'll just start with you first, Pirate Man. Hello. Glad to see you're all right, kid.
Of course I'm alright.
You gave everyone a scare, running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but...
How fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock.
Sigh.
See? However, it was all worth it. Look at these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear ya.
I give credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
Boy, I want to talk for a sec.
Huh?
You a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers, a holy matey, that kind of pirate, right?
Pirate?
Eh?
I'm not a pirate. I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Huh? A ship captain?
I'm talking.
You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question.
Just a question.
Ha!
For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype. You kind of dress like one, dude.
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lowlives.
Jeez.
If you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes.
Huh?
Did these look like clothes of a pirate to you? Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
I never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much. Yeah, you bruised his ego.
I'm real sorry.
Sorry for losing my cool.
Anyway.
Okay, whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Guardians Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right. Ha ha!
I know the seas like the back of my hand, every river and waterway within the north and southern waters.
I'm the king of the seas, hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
Oh, he's giving me huge Hercules vibes. Can I just call him Huncules? King of the seas, hero of the storms? Do people actually call him that, or did he come up with those names himself?
Is that really true?
You know every river and waterway? Is that really true?
Aye.
Yep, I've studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be the king of seas, but I am not above the law.
I suppose that's good enough.
I see.
Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean.
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust in me. I will protect you as if you were my own crew.
What now?
Perfect. Protect us from what?
Aye.
I suppose from whoever put these wristwatches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from us.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big of an ask, eh? All we need to do is find where we entered, then voila, sweet freedom. For such a simple conclusion, he was sure making a big deal out of it.
By the way,
It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the building Miss Kaguya explored.
We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. Pff, that guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as his appearance. What was the Academy thinking, inviting someone like him? So they're still there. Well, move out of the way. Okay, great. Whoa.
Golly!
What's this? More friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome.
No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop, high-intensity exercise.
So,
So how has your kind not gone extinct?
Rude. Extinct.
Made redundant by technology.
You're kind of an...
can't you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself?
Well, I don't like...
Against modern machines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
Now, would you look at that?
If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Ooh.
Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills are impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me?
Could you explain?
Is our ego being bruised? There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance?
Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional youngin'. These are all people who visit me.
Wowie!
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine.
Exactly which client does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on the train and taken here?
Oh.
Oh, I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again?
What, did you not black out on that train?
No, I did.
Well,
Then how else will you describe the situation?
Maybe it's a surprise excursion?
Hiya!
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test.
Take this seriously.
That's the academy was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going!
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here.
Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason. I think, oh my gosh. Is she gonna be one of the victims? No, I like her already though.
By the way,
There's a gathering happening outside the building Miss Carrier explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there.
No.
Oh, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone.
I like voicing her. She's gonna be my favorite. Alright, moving on. Are you friendly too?
oof.
Oh, say you all got caught up in this too, did you? Oh, she's not that nice. I remember seeing the 5 of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, huh?
Correct.
We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't.
Ooh, sass on sass. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but... Wow! Rude! Oh, I don't like you. Are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks?
Jeez.
What is your damage? Dude, I think you're even sassier than our character here, Damon. We got a lot of sassy tudes here.
Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this.
Ah,
As in, personally? Nah, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. Wait a minute. They have beef prior to this?
Ugh.
Ever since her interview in the Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry, blah. Did I hear that right? The girl we're talking to, is she actually? I'm flattered you memorized my resume. Ooh, burn.
huh?
Your resume? So those things she said weren't an exaggeration?
If I may ask.
This is news to you? Anyone knows about Winona. Winona? That would be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Is she our Byakuya? Byakuya, blah 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 blah. Is she our Byakuya? I can't even say these names. I don't even know, man. Still, that doesn't mean I'm going to let her talk down to me. Yeah, you said it, Damon.
She has looks, talents, and wealth. She would be a truly auspicious match. Interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Guardians Academy?
I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. Not because you've been kidnapped. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you toward the most wondrous romance.
Nope.
I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from this academy. At the very least, let me be your stead. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. I feel like Wolfgang would be much better suited for that. After I fell asleep in that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here.
Sheesh.
Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in the place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I'd say it was extreme ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. She thinks someone carried her here? It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us from the train by vehicle, then carried us in.
When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly,
Yeah, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking stereotype.
You see?
We know about as much as you do. The five of us have been walking around and talking to the other students that were on the train.
The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on.
By the way,
Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. That girl is a piece of work, but given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. That's right, she's not worth it. More importantly, what happened to us? It's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train. Plant a chemical agent and then carry everyone when they knocked out. There's gotta be more than one person behind this. A group maybe. The question becomes who and why. Alright, moving on to the next person.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
very nice.
Jumping right into an introduction. I like it.
Yep.
Making a good impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. Especially if you have over 20 million of them, gotta earn that watch time.
Is that really true?
20 million? Is gaming really that popular?
Duh.
It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming.
Yo!
Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line, the stakes can't get any higher.
While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competitions is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating.
Question.
Oh, question.
Hello?
What is it?
Do you guys know if this place has internet? I promised my comrades my streaming schedule wouldn't be changed after starting school. So I'm kind of freaking out.
Come again?
Your comrades?
Hey! Cassidy comrades! They're the biggest fan community on the internet.
She must mean her followers, being a streamer and all. It would definitely explain the hack.
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations.
Indeed. There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tired subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame.
So how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough.
What's wrong with your face?
I see how it is.
You think the only motivation is money, don't ya?
Eh?
Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Whoa.
I stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses.
You mean you give away all your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel.
Kind of like Jacksepticeye. Are you Jacksepticeye? Should I try to do like an Irish accent for you?
Most of it is for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers.
My genius is almost frightening.
Okay, wait.
One time, I bought a spaghetti...
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
One time, I bought a spaghetti factory and donated to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. Check it out.
They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day.
Right! All of these giveaways are streamed too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them.
Impressive.
You've managed to commodify the act of charity.
Of course, I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one.
Duh.
But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
The real problems are the swine who make billions every year. Even though all I do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile.
Bourgeoisie scum.
And
Okay, wait. Oh my gosh. Okay.
in fact, I can even detect the rancid stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. I bet they're plotting to profit off our suffering as we speak.
This girl's is honestly a This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Gardens Academy.
Anywho.
As wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there.
Okay.
Alright, it was nice meeting y'all.
Oh my god, she's so funny. What a hoot. Can I see your eyes? Can I go into your soul? Oh, too far. Can I see?
Come on!
Come on, man, just say something. Come on, please? Pretty please?
So harsh.
All I wanted was your name.
Hi.
Hey.
What? It figures.
Oh, it's more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there.
Oi!
What's the matter with him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but...
He won't say anything!
It's simple.
If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I?
Ruff! The name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Why did I think about RuPaul in this very moment?
Drag racer, given his outfit, that comes as no surprise.
Aren't you warm in that suit?
Scooby-Doo? Are you confused? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air, kind of like the fans in car seats that cool your butt.
Let's rock and roll!
Isn't that super rad? With the way he yells every word, he can make anything sound like a big deal.
Meh.
Only issue is, they don't extend to the rest of my suit.
Get a grip.
Then stop wearing the suit.
What?
And walk around naked? I meant wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have an ultimate talent, correct?
well,
Would you mind sharing it?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
So a music producer. Yeah.
It's nothing.
But, it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man!
No man, your music is wicked good.
Really?
You know my songs?
Not a chance!
Nope. Do I even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. That just about says it all.
moving on.
I assume you two also woke up from this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on?
Yeah.
This whole shebang did come out of the blue, but
Let me think.
to be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme haunt. Do you know what that is? No, I don't.
It figures.
Figures you don't look the type.
Hey.
Meaning?
You following?
Anyway, extreme haunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game. Dude, you don't even know.
Oh
You don't even know
boy.
the half of it. Staff will chuck you into underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins, anything to scare you. You're gonna get scared pretty good. I'm pretty good with coffins, not so much the tunnels.
That's not
poor boy.
important.
What's this got to do with us?
Catch my drift?
Why is there a random leaf in the background? You see, there's a couple places that are known for starting their haunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Eh?
For real?
To make it feel as real as possible, they'll even take you when you least expect it, dog. The thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You gotta consent first.
Yeah, but we didn't consent, so...
Ugh.
I'd never agreed to being kidnapped.
Oh, that's Western.
I'd never agreed to being kidnapped.
Come off the grass.
Extreme haunts, hey? People know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing?
eh?
Huh?
For example, the letters we received from the Academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Really?
Don't tell me. You actually believe this guy?
Correct.
Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible.
Is it really what's happening here? In accepting that letter, asking me to join Eda's Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap?
Meh.
Well, that's just a theory. A game theory! We won't know what's going on until we explore some more!
In any case,
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. We're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark.
He just follows.
Though he looked less than enthused, he let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually consent forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? Well, you know, it did say not to tell other people, and I think that's really weird because don't we all have parents? And if we have parents, why wouldn't we tell our parents that we're going to be attending a university? Okay, I feel like they have to know something going on, and I feel like parents should have been there at the train to say goodbye to us. Why wasn't any parent there? Where are the adults? I cannot be considered an adult, okay? I'm literally, 18 years old? Okay, I know legally
that's an adult, but like, come on, man, there should have been other people there. There should have been parents. Where are my parents? Oh, wait, hold on. What does this say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it a part of the charade? Is Eden Garden Academy even real? No, it's not real. I don't think it's real at all. I should know better to think some nonsense things like that. Yeah, you should, because shouldn't there have been like internet? Couldn't you have looked it up and think that there would be some rankings for schools? If the academy was a fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the academy. Yeah, maybe you went on the fake train. A fake one. Maybe this is a fake Eden's Garden Academy, and maybe we're just all in an illusion, okay? Maybe none of this is real. Oh, look, does that say the exit? Oh, does that mean elevator? Probably means elevator. Oh, there's blood on this painting. She's eating blood, or is she dying from blood? Why is that the only painting that has blood on it? Doesn't it feel like this painting's watching us? No blood on that one. But you look creepy as ever. Okay, we'll talk to you.
Oops.
Oops. I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. I'll give your content a try. Who knows? I might really like it.
Man.
Meh. If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me.
Hi.
Hey, you two.
Wait.
Over here!
Oh crap, new guy, over here.
Huh?
What? You boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Check it out, me and the new guy, together again. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Stop.
Stop acting like we're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know, that thing you just said?
Hey.
Maybe you've heard my name before. Does Kai Montegeo ring a bell? Am I saying that right? I don't think I'm saying any of these guys' names right.
Hey.
Come on, Kai. Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
He's an influencer, a really big influencer. Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch. Right in the ego. I thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump, but...
You don't recognize the... Must be nice.
Huh?
You do?
Yes.
Guy's the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing, and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you. He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
Another day, another drama.
Dictator? Jeez. You naysayer types are always so overdramatic.
Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
You're the one to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda.
See that?
Uh-huh. I see you're no stranger to photo editing. I'm kind of impressed. No one would ever guess you had this face of a horse.
And the tears returned as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
Hey, leave Kai alone. He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings?
Ugh.
He can get over it.
Anyway,
what about you? Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh.
Sure.
I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
Come again?
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist?
For your information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist.
What?
Indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere.
No, hold on.
Oh shoot! Enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite.
Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her.
Well put.
I see this is not your first time talking about her.
I am simply quoting my friends. They are all on Diana's waiting list.
I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me?
How humiliating. Why do you care about what he thinks? Isn't the demographic for people like you largely teenage girls?
Hell no!
My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone to gather there.
No worries.
All right, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and an influencer. Were this any other academy, I wouldn't bat an eye. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. It'll hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it was prioritized academic talent. And now, it thinks I'm on par with those two? Wait. Are there any more people? Oh, shoot. I didn't even know you were there. But I guess you're the last one. A boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down in a notebook.
Hello?
Hey, you. Sorry. I dozed off for a bit there.
A cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Getting knocked out on that train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time.
If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep... If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty.
The guy paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, and a girl with a white uniform. A man with a dapper suit.
Oi, you!
Oi, what are you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor.
Are you writing about us?
I make sure to record all of my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities.
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
You're so young, yet you look so old. You need a new career, buddy. One less daunting.
Impressive.
Interesting, a fellow scholar, much like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff?
Yes.
Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Stuff like shopping lists, classmate birthdays, when to brush my teeth.
Filthy. Such excellent memory wasted on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men.
So, what do you do as the ultimate historian?
As of now, I work at the Ptolemaic River Museum and
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, my dear. I'm aware, but it's important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet.
No. That's not how the saying goes.
It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny.
Right.
Humor is subjective.
Anywho, people have begun gathering outside.
See?
The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Could you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Toshiko Kayura.
Unacceptable!
Oh, that's him. Shoot.
Did you seriously forget my name? This is a most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I'm a mere matchmaker and you're not romantic partner.
Wait. What if they do? Wait. What if these two end up together somehow? I'm calling it. What if they end up together, and this was a setup, and this is one of those foreshadowing events?
According to my notes,
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy we just met probably won't.
Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I am an ultimate!
Honor as ultimates! We will not be confined any longer!
What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. Why is it purple? The other 11 students were gathered into the center of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation.
Any clue?
So, any clue what's going on here?
What if...
We're being pranked, 100%.
Oh.
This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible.
Unsurprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
excuse me.
This is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, loud woman in visor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wonka.
And your surname, please.
Madison. Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer.
Hey?
How'd you know that?
My. You said it in that dining hall, remember?
That's
I don't recall you being there for introductions.
However,
maybe she was eavesdropping.
I would never!
Eavesdropping? I would never! I simply happened to overhear a conversation is all.
In other words, she was eavesdropping. Hey, if we could take a step back for a second. What was this about a dining hall?
Correct.
It's outside the building over there.
Huh?
Is there a kitchen too?
Man.
They got anything locale? I'm starving.
Pay attention!
Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway.
Meh.
Okay, but you have to speedrun them.
Oh, man!
Gaming references from someone else. The universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akira. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer.
Hello.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey!
Oh, hey, lawyer man!
Lawyer man?
Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
A lawyer? Wow, that's so nice to meet you. Next up, we have,
Toshiko turned and squinted at me.
His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang? Grace?
I'm not too familiar.
I have no idea. Why would I know his name?
Broski.
He told me. I'm pretty sure. It's Mark, right? Not even close. My bad. I got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together.
Oi!
Oi, what are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater. Oh, he's not gonna talk? I thought he was gonna, the voice actor talk.
A debater?
A debater?
Ooh!
So like a bargain bin lawyer?
Hey.
That's... Grace Madison, Wolfgang Akira, Damon Maitsu. Who else is left?
Hiya.
Come on, darling, you can do it.
See?
Yes, share your name. Ava.
Oof.
Just Ava.
Just like my video games.
Yes, like the spy. Wait, there's a spy? Ava Sanaka.
That's a very pretty name.
Now, would you look at that?
Fittingly elegant, isn't it? But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Ava?
That's...
Now that she mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours.
Ultimate liar.
Ultimate liar? That's so funny. So, like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it.
Good to know.
Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
Are you for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now,
Well, politicians do that all the time, and they make plenty of money, so I see no reason in becoming the ultimate liar. Easy. Get a job in marketing. Well, that works too, you know?
It's the truth.
It's just what I am.
How can that be?
Is that supposed to be your explanation?
But
that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Ava expectantly. That was when it happened.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
Did he just say, we're at Eden's Garden Academy?
No.
We can't be.
You think?
No kidding, this place looks nothing like a school.
Stop talking so loud.
Talking so loud, I want to hear this. I'm sure you're all on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation. But there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from me. From there, we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting.
Whack.
Couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yo, what if he set up the sleeping gas on the train?
Bit complicated.
Is that travel bag? In that travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on?
Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part he said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. Die? You think we're going to be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess? I don't know. I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
If it calls for it, what if we walk in together as one big group? When you know someone is looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary. Aye, she's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, soybean.
I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive?
There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay?
Alright.
We gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. Eventually, I mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. In front of me lay the battered, bloody body of a young woman. Crap! We're going straight into a murder right now? No! I can't handle this. No. Someone here's the killer.
What?
Is that girl dead? Why is there a dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this another student?
Holy!
Dining hall people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on.
Dude!
Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? I never even saw her.
Really?
Huh? You were there too, bargain bin. Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up. And you missed a whole person? Yeah, right.
Hell no!
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on. Just a minute. Stop pressing me for an answer, you.
Hold on.
I can corroborate on Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing. So between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? Ah! You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her, does that really look self-inflicted? So there's a killer running loose. But I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Desmond can back me up, right? She's right. There were no screams, and no one left the building. So the killer's still inside! As more panic shouts filled the corridor, Ava silently walked over to the body.
Oi!
Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
What the? You...
What's wrong with you? Stop that!
Strange.
It's not real.
Eh?
This girl, she's just a dummy.
A dummy?
How?
Nuh-uh, that's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Didn't you just say you were a liar? Why should we believe you?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself.
If no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, him?
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it.
The pirate casually approached the body and knelt beside it. Then, just like Ava,
I'll be...
would you look at that? She's right. It is a dummy.
For real?
Say what?
Hey, that's for Yuji's line. How did she know it was fake?
You see?
My intuition. Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if. Could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that. There's something under the dummy.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? A tablet. Jean rose from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slid under the dummy, so there's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place. I wouldn't have noticed it if I haven't taken a closer look. Given the impression I was supposed to, don't it?
For real?
Hey, what's going on with the tablet? Let me turn it on. He pressed a button, then walked over and held the tablet out for us to see.
Oh, it's loading something!
After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished. In its place was a photo of the girl. Maybe she was a real person. No, I think maybe, no. Here's my thought process. I think maybe she was from the previous Killing Game and she was real, and maybe they like just mummified her body to be like a dummy or something, because she had to be real. Or maybe she's actually Mara. Maybe Mara was brainwashed and was a winner of the last little Eden's Garden thingy-majigger and is now working for the big guy. Wait a minute. What if Tozu and Mara are the two students that survived the last Killing Game? Conspiracy!
What is this?
However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. Just after that image. Cause of death, she was stabbed 28 times in her torso and died from blood loss. The victim also suffered from chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Dude, is this like the first? Is this a ripoff from like the first victim from Danganronpa? Who's that girl? Like the girl that Makoto had like a crush on, and didn't she die like the same way? The victim is Kara Koshinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Dude. Oh my gosh. Teacher's aide, Mara. 100% Mara. Still alive. She did not die. Case closed. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. It reads like a body report. First, a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now, a body report. What the hell is going on? Jeez, took you long enough to find that tablet? Long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. She was such a nice girl, so much potential, lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that gray man on the tablet screen? Yep, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, etc., you'll be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it is in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone!
Not okay!
Investigation? What?
Back off.
Enough of this already. I don't want any part of this. Stop telling me what to do.
Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker. Screaming in obscenity, she pulled her hand as far back as she could.
Brutal!
No way! Was that the watch?
Trying to destroy private property? That's Zap. Is he for real? Is this girl really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that!
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that Strange Man claims. Why would Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board executives. Money can get to people's heads and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this was their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten on how to be sane.
What did you say?
Would the UTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
Seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And sue.
I'm talking.
If this is the work of a separate group, why are they using the Academy's name?
As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might have even kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy.
So...
Explain.
Well, what if they knew we all had to board a train? It would explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with the gas.
There's gotta be something.
This happened on the train to the Academy. They could claim they are the Academy.
If I may ask.
Everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who kidnapped us?
That's not it.
It obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location, that takes a team to do. Of course, that raises another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't add up.
Well, grotesque. I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way.
Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I'd feel super bad leaving you alone.
Oh, sure. Sure. I suppose.
You can do it!
Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in the direction of the room with the kitchen.
Oh.
Huh.
Don't get close!
I'm going with them! Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on him. Geez, better than
I don't
us.
know.
I don't know about all of this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if he continues standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Investigation start. Sweet. Before I do anything else, I should go back over to that tablet. The victim is Kara Koshinin, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered from chemical burns to the head. Those notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns, in addition to 28 stab wounds. I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really is based on true events, the killer is totally sick in the head. The tablet has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your trinket. Sweet. Okay, great. This is where I'm going to leave you guys off at. In the next episode, we're going to be investigating and doing more clues and stuff.